Hey yogis, I hope you're all well. So this is going to be day 3 of the 30 days of yoga challenge for cancer research with me, Mumtaz. I hope you're all well. So if you see my previous classes on the YouTube channel, I've talked about the core, the breath, we've done some seated postures. So today we're just going to go on to our hands and knees. Now just be mindful if you've got any issues with your wrists or any issues with your knees. You can cushion up on your mat. You can use a towel, roll up, have some cushion underneath, whatever you need to be comfortable. If we're on our hands, and remember, please don't push into your hands. I will be breaking things down. So we're going to be on our hands and knees to help, again, work into the spine and upper back here. So when we're feeling stressed, when we're feeling a lot of tension, we can tend to get quite tight in our shoulders. So I'm going to show you some postures, some movements, and see if it feels okay for you to help you release any tension there. And remember, as always, if anything doesn't feel right, feel free to stop, feel free to rest. Throughout your practice, you can always come back to it. So I know a lot of you have signed up for 30 minutes of yoga, but take your time with it. If you just need to come back, lie down, do that. That is your practice of yoga. The fact that you have committed some time to yourself, to give yourself that time and that space to accept where you're at, to remind yourself that you are enough. And the fact that you're on this journey, you are doing amazingly well, no matter where you are. So I cannot reiterate enough. It is not about the postures or doing all the movements or making funny shapes with your body. It's understanding the benefits of what the yoga practice can give you. So again, the yoga practice is about connecting the mind, body and soul. So check in with yourself, ask yourself how you're feeling today, and if anything doesn't feel right, feel free to stop, rest and modify. So I'm in my living room today, so no external noise. Maybe my dog might come in during this recording, who knows. Right, so we're going to start off on our mats here. I've got my trusted block with me. You can use a book, a cushion, whatever you need. Props are really good aids. If you have the equipment of straps or a towel, have them with you, whatever you need to be comfortable. Now, I'm sitting on my heels. If that's not available for you, sit however you want to, however feels comfortable for you. So I'm just going to get you to think about your alignment. So I want you to put 2 fists between your thighs. What this does is measure out hip distance. So we don't want the knees too close, we don't want them too wide, we want them hip distance apart. So 2 fists between your thighs measures out hip distance. Hip bones and knees lined up. And again, if that's uncomfortable, you could be doing this here. Let's make sure that we're connected to that core. So as we did in the video 1, we do that pelvic tilt with the marble to your belly button and then down to your pubic bone. So do that couple of tilts here and then bring that marble back into your belly button, activate that core, keep that core active. You can sit back down, we're not going to be sitting down for too long. Focus on that breath. Deep breath in from the tummy to the ribcage to the lungs, deep breath out. So remember, if you want to go back to the previous videos to understand the breath, where I do it a little bit more slower, go back to those previous videos. So check in with your Ujjayi breath, breathing in, all the good, breathing out, all the things you no longer need. So once you're set, we're going to now measure out our box position here. So I'm going to get you to take your elbows to your knees, spread your fingers nice and wide. Then I want you to walk your hands, one hand span forward. And then come gently onto your hands and knees here. So what are we looking for here? We're looking for our hip bones and our knees to be lined up. We were looking for our shoulders and our wrists to be lined up. Now if you're feeling you've got pressure on your wrist, come onto your forearms here. Clasp hold of your elbows and push up between your shoulder blades there. But that's an option for you here. If you're here, we want to spread the fingers nice and wide, fan them out, and we want to push up between our shoulder blades. So we don't want to drop between our shoulder blades, we want to push it up between our shoulder blades. Now let's not forget the marble. Let's bring that marble into your belly button and the lower back flattens. So focus on your breath, deep breath in, deep breath out. So when we're in a correct position, we're not pushing into the hands or pushing up away from the hands. Remember the option of coming onto your forearms or resting out. So connect to your breath, eye gaze down, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to round your upper back like we did in video 2. Bring the marble into your belly button, hang your head, look towards your belly button. This is your angry cat pose. So we're flexing the spine, releasing tension there, creating space, no pressure in the hands, no bend in the elbows, arms are straight if you can, see how that feels for you there. And then as you inhale, we're going to bring that marble down to your pubic bone, push the bottom out, look forwards, roll the shoulders back, face is soft, extend into your spine there. So this is known as your cow pose. So cat, angry cat, round, big breath out, round, bring that marble back into your belly button, hang your head, look, relax the face, big inhale, extend, and lengthen. See how that feels for you there. Again, big breath out, round. See how that feels for you there. Big inhale, extend. If you feel any pressure on the wrist, remember you can come back down at any point. Again, big breath out, round. Big inhale, extend. And then come back into neutral position. Now we're going to go to child's pose. We're going to bring our big toes together if you can. Now check what's going on with your knees. If you need to cushion it up, cushion it up. So the idea here is to push your tailbone back towards your heels. You can have a block out in front of you or a cushion. Reach your arms out if you can. Stretch out the spine. Drop the head down. Relax the head. And just breathe here. So if you can see what I'm doing, I'm coming onto fingertips to really deepen the stretch. If that feels too much, you're welcome to place your hands by your feet. Just see what feels right for you. But if you want to stretch it out a little bit further, do so. And I'm having the block here, just resting the head, tucking the chin towards your chest, and just breathe into this here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So this is one of my favourite poses, child's pose. And anytime you want to come into this pose, feel free to do so. And it doesn't matter if your bottom doesn't go all the way down, just focus on the stretch there. And if you want to place anything underneath here to give yourself a little bit of support, feel free to do that too. You can have a block there or a cushion of some sort, or towel, rolled up towel. Just see what you need, and be careful of your knees. If you've got any issues with your knees, just be really careful. You can have the knees wide, or if you want to bring them together and push back. See what feels right for you. So it's just about playing around with the postures and seeing what feels right for you in this moment in time. Just breathe into that. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now you can play around with this pose, move the block and walk your hands to one side and keep pushing the tailbone back, and that feels really nice. You'll get a deeper stretch. I say that because I've got back issues. So one of the reasons I got into yoga was I did have a lot of back issues. I had things going on with me, and the yoga's helped me maintain my body and my health and my mind, and then take it to the other side, as it does for many people. So some of you on this journey for the very first time, experiencing yoga for the very first time, just remember it is a journey, it is a process. So take your time and do whatever you can. Well done. So again, we're going to walk our hands back if that feels okay. Don't worry if it feels difficult to sit here. We're not going to be here for too long. Again, measure out that box position. Double fist between your thighs, elbows touching the knees. Walk your hands, one hand span forward, spread your fingers nice and wide, and then come gently up onto your hands and knees. No pressure on the knees, no pressure on the wrists. Push up between your shoulder blades. Bring that marble into your belly button. The lower back flattens here. No bend in the elbows. Strong, keep breathing. And we go back to that cat. Take a deep breath in, angry cat. Round your upper back, see how that feels there. Hang your head. Big inhale, extend and lengthen into the spine. And again, big breath out, round your upper back. Big inhale, extend and lengthen. And again, big breath out. Big breath in. Come in to what is known as your neutral cat. Bring that marble back into your belly button. Now I want you to raise one arm up if you can. Right arm up, drop the opposite ear to the shoulder. See how that feels across your chest and your arm. And we're gonna, as you breathe out, see if you can sweep the hand through. So don't worry about breathing in and out. Just breathe, breathe. Don't hold your breath and sweep it through. See how that feels for you there. You're gonna feel the stretch across your upper back. And then stay there or lift it back up again. Big inhale, lift up. Look up, and then exhale. Slide it all the way through. And again, inhale. Trust me to get something in my throat right now. Exhale, throw it all the way through. Now you have an option here. Throw it through, we're going to hold it here. If you can take your block or a cushion, drop your head, relax the head down so your head is relaxed. And this arm has gone through, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. So threading the arm through and your head is relaxed. See if you can see the palm is facing up. The opposite hand is reaching out in front of you. And what you're going to do is focus on that stretch in your upper back where we hold on to a lot of tension. There may be tightness there. And if for one, that's one of the poses that I get a lot of relief of tension there. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to stretch it through, see how that feels for you there. Just keep breathing. Pushing your bottom up, keeping that marble into your belly button, coming onto your fingertips if you want to. If you need to come out, come out. Just keep breathing. Walk your hands diagonally across if you want to. See how that feels for you there. I'm going to get a little bit funky. Raise that arm up, big breath in, and maybe take the hand and wrap it round your waist. Lift that shoulder up and come into a twist variation there. Keep breathing, hold as long as you want to, come out whenever you need to. And then when I unwrap and come into your child's pose, push it back. See how that feels for you there. Just breathe. Remember, stay hydrated, have water, rest. What's going on with you here? And then maybe walk your hands back in. Sit back, we're going to reset our box position here. So double fist between your thighs, elbows to your knees. Walk your hands, one hand span forward, spread your fingers nice and wide. Come on to your hands and knees, they're nice and light. Drop the bring your marble into your belly button. Flat back there. Push up between your shoulder blades. Angry cat. Breathe out. Round your upper back. Tuck your chin to your chest so your marble is into your belly button. Hang your head. Breathing in, extend. Bring that marble down to your pubic bone. Lengthen. Stick your bottom out. It's okay. Relax the shoulders. But just make sure you're not moving your hands and your knees and your elbows are not going out. So breathing out round. Breathing in. Extend. My dog is at the door now. I knew this would happen. Right, other side now. Big breath in. Raise your left hand up. Oh, reach it up, open up. This side may feel different. And as you breathe out, thread it all the way through. Palm faces up. Drop the head down. And again, repeat if you want. Stay there if you want to. Or we go again. Big breath in. Visualize that light entering in. Breathe out. Release and let go. So remember, when we feel tightness in the body, we're often holding on to things we no longer need, negative thoughts, feelings, fears and frustrations that have been held for a long, long time. So we just want to be patient with ourselves, give ourselves some time to release it. So I'm going to use a block again, rest the head on the block, reach that hand through, palm is facing up. See how that feels, relax the head. And then see if you can walk this hand out. See how that feels for you there. And just breathe. I can pretty much stay here all day. My upper back gets really tense, and that's one of the places I hold on to tension. Where do you hold on to tension? Identify where you hold on to tension, where you need to spend a bit more time. Just breathe here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And if you want to, just maybe walk the hands diagonally out to get into more tighter spots here. Can you feel that stretch there? Whew. If you need to come out, come out. Remember, this is your practice. Do what you can. And if you want to go a little bit funkier here with that movement, inhale, raise that arm up. And then if you want to take that hand, wrap it around. You don't have to do anything that doesn't feel right. Lift that shoulder up, chest is open. Oh, and just breathe there. If it's painful, please stop. Do not cause yourself pain or harm. But you will feel tension releasing. So identify the tight spots where you need a good stretch, where you need to release the tightness. And then when you're ready, you're going to slowly come out, unwind, come back into your child's pose. Reach your hands out, drop the head down, and just breathe. Big breath in, big breath out. I'm going to walk your hands back in. See how it feels for you there. And keep those legs out, give them a shake, shake it out. Now you can come down to lying down for relaxation, or you can come back to sitting on your block. So I'm going to come back sitting on a block here, sitting up nice and tall. Sit however you're comfortable, cross-legged or legs out in front. You know the drill. Do what feels right for you. I'm going to place our palms down to ground ourselves. Bring that marble back into your belly button. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Take a deep inhale. Lift from the base to the crown. And let's do that spine here. Work out here, round your upper back. Tuck your chin to your chest. See how that feels for you there. The seated cat-cow. Inhale, extend, lengthen through the spine. So remember, if on your hands and knees this doesn't work, you can come back to seated cat-cow. Big breath out. Big breath in. And again, exhaling, inhaling. Come back into neutral spine, bring that marble back in, sitting up tall, palms facing up. Index finger, thumb touching if you want to. This represents your internal and your external consciousness. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, drop your chin to your chest. Feel that stretch of the back of the neck. As you inhale, lift your head back up. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Circle your head to the right, big breath in, all the way around. Oh, and again, I always find some cracks here. Again, breath in, breath out. And in the opposite direction, do this as many times as you want to. Big inhale. Big exhale. And again in. And then out. Drop your chin down towards your chest. And just connect with your breath. Just come back to the natural, easy breath. What is it that you needed this morning, or whatever you've been practicing today? If your mind is busy, if your mind is noisy, that's okay. Remind yourself that you are safe and you are secure. Thank your body for the practice that you've just received. And let's bring your focus to one thing that brings a smile to your face. This may be the memory of a loved one. This may be a place you've been to or wish to go to. focus on the feeling that comes with that smile, the feeling of warmth, of love, of acceptance. Bring it all in. Summon it all up. Notice the corners of your mouth lifting with that smile. Now take this smile into the rest of the week. Take this feeling of love, acceptance and strength into the rest of the week. Remind yourself that you are enough, just as you are. Be unapologetically you. Bring your hands together, rub them together. Place your hands over your face and blink. Energize your eyes from the heat from the hands. Feeling this practice, feeling the goodness. Keep this positive energy with you throughout the rest of the week. Hands together, hands to your heart. And wishing you all a peaceful day. So, I hope you enjoyed your practice with me, and if you're doing day 3 of yoga with me, let me know how you're getting on. Remember, you can go back to any of the postures and repeat them as many times as you want, as long as it feels right for you. And if I've offered you something and it doesn't suit you today and it doesn't feel right, have the confidence to stop, to modify, or to not do that posture. Not everything is accessible for us, and that's okay. It's understanding where your body is at this moment in time and what it needs. I look forward to taking you through this month. Have a fabulous day, whatever you're doing, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.